This is episode 1998 of the Daily Meditation Podcast. I'm Mary Meckley. Here you are, getting ready to give yourself a little peace, energy, and clarity. It's one of the best things you could be doing for yourself right now as we all endure this global pandemic of the COVID-19 coronavirus. You may be tired of hearing that word. I know I am. You might be stuck in your home. You might be on the front line. You may be sick or grieving the loss of a loved one or of your job. There's a lot of fear and uncertainty surrounding this pandemic we're all in together. And so in this week's series, we launch into a brand new theme we'll explore for an entire week. When I selected this series, I was wrapping Easter gifts for my two sons, who are really big fans of martial arts. So as I was wrapping the book, The Art of War, I started flipping through its pages, and I realized that so much of the wisdom of this ancient book that was written over 2,500 years ago by the Chinese general Sun Tzu is applicable to how you manage your own internal crises that you face in your life, in your career, with relationships with your loved ones, and in how you manage your stress on a day-to-day basis. And so I thought that this week's series could be all about the art of war to help you strengthen your inner reserves to be able to battle the stress, the uncertainty that you may be experiencing, and to prepare for opportunities that await you. It can feel as though you are at war with your emotions during the best of times and at the worst of times. And a pandemic can definitely qualify as a worst of time scenario. So this week's series is all about how to wage war on those tumultuous emotions you may be experiencing. Your tactics will come from one of the greatest war strategists of all time, General Sun Tzu. To start you off with this week's series, I'm going to share with you the quote from his book, The Art of War, which I will do in each series. I'll apply some wisdom and advice from his book that you can apply to your own life as you settle yourself down and get ready to meditate. You have one task only today. It's perhaps one of the most important tasks of all, according to Sun Tzu, and that is to know thyself. Sun Tzu says in The Art of War, if you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. Where do you need the most support in your life right now to arm yourself with inner strength? This is your reflection question for the day. Where do you need the most support in your life right now for inner strength? As you reflect on this question, consider where you're experiencing the most stress in your life right now, and the emotions you're grappling with the most right now. This will give you clues as to how you're managing your stress. So listen to your body. Notice where you may experience tightness or tension in your body. And name an emotion that may be contributing to the tightness and tension. Maybe your stomach feels like it's in knots. Is that emotion fear? Maybe you feel agitated and anxious, and your heart feels as though it's fluttering. Maybe you feel anxiety. You may be feeling a number of powerful emotions all at once. Acknowledge this. Know thyself at this moment. Notice how you're managing yourself in a crisis. If you'd like the full half-hour guided meditation experience that goes right along with this week's series, you can find more support on the Sip and Om meditation app. You can try the app for 2 weeks, free access to the full app, which includes a journal and guide that goes along to this week's series. Again, as you settle yourself down to meditate, listen to your body. Listen to the emotions you are experiencing. You are so worth slowing down for.